So listen up. State Farm was trying to...
Silence. Breathe. Dancing
11111.
in the dark. Shadows. Whispers. Fall in the dark. silence,
Go here.
dancing in the dark, shadows,
Okay.
whispers, fall in the dark,
I'm not liking the mix. We're gonna change that real quick. If it lets me.
dancing in the dark, shadows.
Actually, I don't like that either. What up, Serpent? One second. No, we'll do this one. I think this one's a bit more fitting. Yeah, I think this one's better. Okay. Let's go. Korean lessons corrected. I'm glad you're confident. That's good. That's good. Dang, 4 hours. I like the enthusiasm. I like the enthusiasm. You're attacking it with a rich fervor, which is I like seeing it. I admire that. I admire that. Okay, anyway. I that was like, geez, that's like one of the first like words I learned when I was probably like a little boy. It's more like a noise, you know? It's just kind of like a startled noise. All right, so this, yeah, it's like a startled noise, or 아이고, and then it turns into like 아 깜짝이야. Like it there's an evolution. Anyway, this is what we did a couple days ago. I touched it up. It's still not my favorite. I actually kind of hate this art. And then we got the hawk girl that we did a little while ago. So we're gonna finish this lady today. I think we'll get the inks finished on her. It's not gonna be a super long stream, but that's okay. 2 days. Only been doing it 2 days. Sounds accurate. Looks like I'm dropping some frames too. There we go. Okay. There we go. Sounds like you got a lot in. Some good stuff there. No procrastination. Poutine KFC. Not gonna trust McDonald's with that again, are you? Even though I know it wasn't the poutine that was making you feel gross. That makes me excited that you're learning so much and you're enthusiastic about it. That's nice. That's a little bit weird, isn't it, Serpent? Let's move over this way a little bit. There we go. Will you be able to handle it? Yeah. Yeah, you trapped them. It's an honest mistake. Sounds like you're bullying him now. That totally sounds like something you'd do. Yeah, bullying never. Yeah, Serpent. Careful. Yeah. It looks like it's working. Yeah, I know. I don't know what's up. Yeah, everything should be the same. Yeah, it's back now. I saw. Let's see. It's looking good so far, Serpent. It's looking good so far. Very paint oriented. I would attack the lines first, but very paint oriented. Nothing wrong with that. Couldn't draw, guys. You seem like you do pretty well. Oh yeah, we're looking at like kind of this part. I think you draw guys just fine. And now my camera is trying to be picky again. Wonder why. Oh, it's just the white guys, huh? Thinking about adding maybe probably. My poor camera seems like it's struggling today. I don't know why. Hold on, I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on. No, it's not. It's not warm. The computer's just being a little slow today anyway. Okay, 1 second, 1 second. One. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. Anyway, let's keep going. Try and do these really small stars. Very small. Yeah, we'll play it on stream, okay. We'll play it on stream a little bit. Get a little hype going. This is why you're learning the Korean so fast, right? It'll pay off in the end. Yeah, I get it, I get it. Looks like she has, looks like one of these. Am I doing that right now? It goes like over like this. Okay. It does sound nice. It's just hard to keep up with how fast they can sometimes talk. Hey, what up, Wolf? How you doing, man? Doing good, I hope. Stressed about what? Hope everything's okay. Just stressed in general. Stressed in general. Job stuff. In general, yeah. I completely understand that. I hope things get easier for you, Wolf. See, like for me, sometimes doing art helps. Sometimes it makes me fail. Last time I tried doing art and I wasn't feeling very good. I don't think I produced anything good. Surprise, surprise. No, for reals, yeah, I hope you get better. Feeling shitty is never good, especially for extended amounts of time, let's say. I've been reading Marvel comics. Yeah, the ones that you showed me, the Warlock and New Avengers. Like I really wanted to take a photo of my my Century collection. It's like a really small like batch of Century-centric stories. But I wanted to take a picture of all of them together and I just never did. So that's my bad. That's on me. It's actually blue, and then that's gonna be like that. Okay, interesting. Hey, you're good, Serpent. Thank you for the alert. Which ones you reading, Wolf? The New Avengers stuff, yeah. That's actually when I took my here recently my Century deep dive, I have New Avengers. What's that? It's like the second arc, so that would be 6 through 9. 6 through 9 is like the origin of the Century, and that's what I reread. That's one of the things I read, and that's one of the things I reread was that one. Like I need to clean her up a little bit and use my eraser. Where's my eraser? I mean, that first, you know, I don't know if you read the part of the Wrecker getting his stuff back. Like I was laughing when I was reading that part, because you find out basically that the Wrecker's stuff got sold on eBay, and then he has to go and get it back. Like he's one of the guys that breaks out of the prison, so then he has to actually go and get his stuff back from whoever bought it on eBay. Hey, Retro, what's up, fool? I still don't know what she sounds like, but thank you for that redeem. Dang, I should probably turn the volume down. Damn, that was loud. Where did this come from? It's weird. Can't have enough Toad. No. I'm doing all right. I'm hanging in there. And there. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I read that. Yeah, it's like Superman, I think, came out today. And I know Superman came out today, but I'm not drawing Superman. She's kind of like this was my 4th of July character. And she's definitely patriotic enough. I mean, she's like Superman-esque in that she's mega uber powerful, but tomorrow for you, Wolf. And it's like I thought about it, like, do I want to just be another artist that's drawing like the like millionth picture of Superman? I love Superman, don't get me wrong. I've drawn him plenty of times, but there's enough pictures of Superman out there, I think. The Superman movie, yeah. I'm excited for it. I'm gonna see it. I am gonna see it. Just not like right this second, you know. I'm starting to prefer Sentry, yeah. And you know what? If you prefer Sentry, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think actually the way that they did Sentry, because I just reread his origin in the comics, the way they did him in the movie is decidedly different. But I think in some ways it's a little bit better. Because when you go in the comics and you see what exactly his origin is, it's a little bit stupid. It's a little bit hard to follow and it's a little bit like tricky. I actually had to there was parts of that origin I had to reread. I had to read it basically twice to understand it. Yeah, yeah. Want more art of Squirrel Girl? Yeah, Squirrel Girl, there's another character with huge glow up. I would draw her. I would draw her. It's like less and less I don't know, female superheroes have such a like kind of animal like furry style look like Squirrel Girl. She looks cool. She's definitely distinct. Kind of stupid powers. You know, it's like you can't bring up Squirrel Girl without at least one guy saying, "Did you know Squirrel Girl beat Doctor Doom? Did you know? Hey, guys." And it's like, someone get this guy out of here. You can't bring her up in like comic circles anymore without that one guy. Yeah, the running thing with That she does it off panel, they say. Well, I remember the exact panel. I know the exact panel where she beats him. I love her, but I really don't see how she took down Galactus Doom. Right, exactly. That just became a running joke. As long as, hey, you're all good, Retro. Even just sticking around for a little bit, I appreciate it, man. Death, what up? Hello? Death, hello? Jeez, what did I see? What kind of game did I see you playing recently, Death? Was it more Night Rain? Yeah, because yeah, exactly. Like honestly, that's just like the writer having fun with shit, you know? Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe. Punisher kills the Marvel Universe. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm thinking we're gonna go maybe with the black. Yeah, I think maybe we should try that out, huh? Definitely over here. Oh, hold on. Getting sweaty on Night Rain. Oh, nice, nice. It seems like more than half of your streams are dedicated to games, which is pretty cool. How can you be such a good artist and a great video game player at the same time? Whoa. Marvel Rivals, yeah, yeah. Taking a break from Guilty Gear. Gotta art more. But when you do art, it's quality work. Jean Grey's coming to the game. Really? Jean Grey is the next new character coming out? Really? Is that for reals? She's not just like a skin for like probably Emma. She's an actual her own character. No, you're good, Death. I love looking at your work. It's good work. People in chat, welcome in. The beautiful people in chat, they're still very, very beautiful right now. The Phoenix herself. Is it the Phoenix version of her? Is it the Phoenix version of her? Or is it like the Jean Grey Marvel Girl version? Okay, big pen. I need my big pen. Phoenix. Why did I'm a little bit surprised they chose Jean. Like she's kind of similar in power set to I want to say Invisible Woman. And they already got Emma, who's a psychic from the X-Men corner of the Marvel Universe. So then they went with Jean's kind of an interesting choice. Similar to Hela in gameplay, huh? Okay, let me get my big pen. Big pen. Big pen. See, like, my opinion of that is, I like when you can surprise me with the kind of the B listers and the C listers and the D listers, because it's like no one wants to give any love to losers like Cloak and Dagger or Jeff the Landshark, right? But now that they're in this game, people care about them, and that's what excites me. Jean Grey's been around for a long time. She's been in plenty of games. I don't really care about Jean Grey. In fact, I'm kind of anti-X-Men these days. I like Cyclops and Magneto and Beast, but I'm kind of anti-X-Men. Okay, big pen, big pen. I know, like, you can still talk to me about X-Men stuff. Like, I love talking comic books, but if I'm talking about what comics I like, X-Men's not going to be in there. I know of X-Men. I like X-Men enough. I'm just kind of over X-Men. I've been over the X-Men for a long time. They're still cool, though. Like, Juggernaut, I love Juggernaut. I go out of my way specifically to get Juggernaut-oriented comics. Specifically. So it's like not like mad hating on X-Men. That looks better. Been more on Fantastic Four, honestly. See, like they're another property where they have their good comics that I would bother reading, and then they got their kind of latter day comics that I just do not care about. And then honestly, it's like how many times can you tell a story about read John, Ben, and Sue? Like how many times are you gonna go back to read John, Ben, and Sue? That's why it's a little bit more interesting when they like mix it up a little bit and throw like She-Hulk is in the team or Ant-Man's in the team. Gonna watch the new Superman movie. My buddies are going tonight, and one of them is grumpy about it. I am gonna go watch the new Superman movie. I'm not gonna watch it tonight. It's funny that you say that because it's almost like, is the Superman movie too big to succeed? Like it was already pre-planned to fail, just because people just want to hate, or is it really awful? I haven't heard really anything about it, but are people so ready to hate? But give me Juggernaut and Rivals and I'll main him. Yeah, for reals, right? Don't you know who I am? I'm the Juggernaut, bitch. Yeah, I haven't heard too much people talk about the new Superman movie. I've been trying my best to stay away from spoilers and whatnot. But if people are being grumpy about it already, I can't say that I'm not surprised. Because, would you believe me if I told you that some people just want to be grumpy about movies? Hold on, you can't see what I'm doing. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. There we go. You know, who claimed their we've received an increase in fake fans, yeah. And see, like that's kind of hard to dictate too, because it's like I don't want to gatekeep. I want to say comics are for everyone, but then there are those people that are really they're just bandwagon jumpers for reals. They really are. The last Comic Con I went to, I did go in cosplay, and so all the comic people thought I didn't know anything about comics because I was in cosplay. So there's that like very marked double standard there. It's weird if you know where I'm getting. I think it's been a little bit weird for a long time, Wolf. I mean, especially with the advent of Rivals, and there being just so much like Marvel content, people like to act like they know a thing about a thing. And in some cases they do, don't get me wrong. Yeah. And you know what makes it even scarier is like comics. Comics is so dense. Like if you try to start getting into comic books, like you're gonna need more than just a Google search to like tell you everything about everything, because there's so many different like writers and artists and like different comics that lead to like different avenues, and like then you start to learn the whys and the wheretofores, and it's a very, very long history of stuff. I mean, I'm glad that people are like kind of interested in Superman and the Fantastic Four again. That's kind of nice. That's nice because it kind of seems like it's been a long time since they were in the like public consciousness in a popular way, you know? In a popular way. I've seen people complain about Emma Frost's outfit in Rebels, but they don't know what she actually is. Emma in the comics. I think she in the game she looks good. I think her costume is more interesting and it's more design heavy in that video game than her costume has been in the comics for probably ever. And she's worn some really bad outfits. Emma Frost has not been this like fashion diva icon like she is right now. In the comics, she was not. In the comics, it was actually a lot worse. In a bad way, in a distasteful way. My friend versus the comics, the nicest version? Well, she's like a mean-spirited person, right? But you mean like the best possible version, right? The best possible version, or like the most hero version of her. Outfits. Oh yeah. That is her best look in anything. That is her best look in anything, in my opinion. And that's also coming from the world's biggest X-Men fan, right? Yeah. Line this hand out just a little bit more. Something's looking a little bit off right here. Right here. And we're gonna put this like right here. Silver Surfer's origin in the comics, and I thought it was cool. Silver Surfer's origin has been very, very well documented. I love Silver Surfer, but he's a little... this sounds a little bit mean. He's kind of whiny. Like, you gotta get to his kind of like later stuff, his 90s stuff, when he learns to forgive himself, then you can actually like have fun with the character. But other than that, he got a little whiny. Hit writer's block. Yay, writer's block. I heard here's a fun fact for you. The Silver Surfer was so popular in his first appearance. So this is back in 1966, I believe. He was so popular, he got his own limited series, right? You put your number one writer on it, Stan Lee, number one artist, John Buscema, and it fails. It actually sold poorly. Why? It's because he was the Silver Surfer. He was interested only in whining about his predicament and how guilty he felt. The comic did not do good. And suddenly, what you thought was going to be a surefire hit fails. And yet Silver Surfer, they always come back to him because he's just so freaking cool. His coolness factor is off the chart. Yeah, that's real. That's real stuff from the 60s. This is old news. Old news. And then it's like you gotta remember, like, okay, Stan Lee, yeah, he fought in the war. This is during the Cold War. So missiles are getting moved around. The Cuban Missile Crisis is happening. The space race is happening. All these different like social factors that are impacting him to say all these things. Silver Surfer's trapped on Earth, and all he can do is romanticize about how great Earth is and how he feels stuck and trapped and alone and guilty, and so it was a decidedly different comic book. But anyway, I'm blabbing. Retro, I hope you get over your writer's block sometime soon. Silver Surfer, he might be the ultimate fan character. Because it's like, you can come out with a losing Silver Surfer book. They've done it a few times. And you're going to come back to him. Eventually, you will come back to him. People love him. Writers love him. Fans still love him. They always will. Some of your own stories? Nice, Wolf. Nice, nice. Don't forget to post it in the Discord if you want. If you want. I will gladly read whatever you're putting down, Wolf. Writer's block is hey, freaking writer's block, art block. Yeah, all that stuff is real. Hmm. I think the thumb actually looks like it's a little bit too high. Like up here. It should be a little bit down here, but I already committed the ink, so we're just gonna try and fix it the best way we can. And it looks a little weird. It's about one of my stories. Oh, nice, nice. He's helping with the editing process. Silver Surfer Retro. You know what, Retro, you say that kind of stuff, and then I look at some of these drawings and I come back to them and I'm like, man, that I don't know what the artist was thinking there when he with his finger placement or his thumb placement. But yeah, it's like you're doing a tattoo, right? Because this is ink. I just gotta find the right way to negate the best way I can. Negate all those mistakes. I don't like it, but whatever. We're gonna get there. Yeah, yeah, nice. It's not the worst, but it definitely looks a little off. I'm gonna keep going. And we're gonna do a little bit of that. All right. Okay, little tiny bit better. Tiny bit better. It still looks like a messed up looking hand, but whatever. And we're gonna go here. Retro. I'm getting too old for that stuff. For forgiving all of my mistakes. Nice sentiment, though. No. I know you're speaking real. I know you're speaking real. I'm gonna try and work on Sentry and this. Hey, nice. Score going on hold. Yeah. Hey, do both, and whatever you get done, post in the Discord. I want to see what it looks like. That's cool that you're doing Sentry. You must become one with the butter. Non-existent butter emote. I know. That one's another one that's on me. It should exist. Yeah. Non-existent butter emote. Must become one with the butter. Showed on the Discord. Yeah. That's David Finch. Looks like a David Finch cover. Amazing artist. Very weird looking hair, but it's cool because I never got to draw hair that looks like this before. What about you, Retro? What you trying to figure out? What kind of story are you trying to figure out? What's on the what's blocking you right now? Oh, just the motivation part? Bro, I've been there. I feel like I just got over a little bit of that. Stressed too about it, about like producing? Stressed about producing the actual work? Yeah. Well, if it's just a sketch and you already have the cover for reference, then it shouldn't be like super high stress. I mean, like should it be more high stress, let's say, if I have no reference and I'm doing something on stream, right? There's a little stress factor involved. But you got to learn how to thrive off of stress. Sometimes the stress is actually like kind of good for you. And then other times I just fail at it. I try to practice what I preach. It's just harder in application, you know? Okay, let's see if we can do this face without making it look all messed up. Yeah, yeah. Wolf, I think it's like you and every other person here. Yeah, sometimes we get kind of locked in our own mentality and our own headspace. And it's not always the healthiest thing. I know I do sometimes. That's a little century of you, a little bit century style of you, isn't it? Feels weird, yeah. Sorry, man. Sounds shitty. Personally enjoy. Yeah, yeah, I get it. All right, let's do this head. Robert. You know what was, I think, my favorite line from that movie? So spoils is when the void the void says, I think it's something like this. He says, "You're pathetic to think that you're pathetic to think that you'd be anything more than nothing." It's like, damn, that's a freaking cold line right there, bro. Damn. That shit hurts. Yeah, yeah, that shit was cold. I think you'd be anything more than nothing. What's up, Wolf? You thought about it? You wouldn't mind? Yeah, I wouldn't mind either, man. Come up with your own idea. Write your own story. Like I talked to Jeremy Bag fell down. I talked to my brother, and he's a really big fan of like these kind of characters. He loves Ghost Rider, and he thinks like, oh man, if I worked at Marvel, I would come up with the best Ghost Rider story. And so he like kind of has been like on and off working on it for like however many years, just because he really loves that character. And I think lots of people out there do that, where it's like you may not own the character, but you still kind of, I guess, fantasize about writing the character someday, maybe. And if it's completely out of the question, you can always just, make your own original character. I think we need to turn it up a little bit, change it up. So there you go, Wolf. Yeah, you nuts. Damn, dude. Oh, you love the character? I didn't know you liked her that much. That's cool. There's not really many other characters like her. So she's definitely, like I said, very distinct, very unique within the what would you want to call it? Steaming hot pile of comic history and everything. Eh. Really into red hair? Red hair? Jean Grey. Jean Grey has red hair. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, people. One. All right, we're back. I tried making a phone call, and so I might be getting a phone call back here in like the next minute. Maybe we'll see. Let's take this down. Let's put my beautiful face back up here. And oh wait, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Shh. All right, I'm back. Thank you for waiting for just a second. I had a phone call. There I am. Wow. Jeez, I look kind of weird today. Anyway, I don't think Black Widow has any freckles on her face. Kind of a weird thing to think about. I don't remember wrinkles? No, freckles. I don't think she has freckles on her face. Into the red hair. Yeah. Mary Jane, and she even has like her hero persona, Jackpot. Jackpot. Yeah. Let me see. Who else can I think of? I know there's plenty of them. Specifically, lady with red hair. I don't know if this one counts. How Miss Martian from Teen Titans and Young Justice. She has red hair, but she and freckles, but she has green skin. And she's a shapeshifter, so I don't know if it counts. Mystique, she has like really red hair, like actual red hair, I think. Into Psylocke from X-Men. Psylocke is cool, but for me, she is one of the dopiest characters in comic books. Because she's supposed to be like a ninja, but she's a British lady, and it's just weird. It's too stupid. No. I like Psylocke too. Like I don't hate her. I think it's more just like I'm annoyed by how much people love her because she's just such a silly character. Like in the comics history of it, the only reason why she kind of like manifested and still exists is because she was supposed to be switched back into her original body, but the writer left during that story. So the next guy who took his place found out, oh, this is an open plot thread that never got resolved. And then things just kind of snowballed into ignoring and forgetting about it. I don't like that she's like, she kind of gets the free pass for, I hate saying this, but it's cultural appropriation. It's like, she kind of gets the free pass sometimes. I don't hate her. I think she has a really cool costume. She has cool powers. She's just a very, very silly character. And yeah, she has a very tumultuous history, like a very tumultuous like publication history and everything, if you can believe that. Like, if you like Psylocke, perfect. There's nothing wrong with liking Psylocke. I just think she has a little bit too much going on for her. She had her Captain Britain persona, her revenge persona, the Quanon persona, memories that she forgot, and that the other persona remembered, and just stupid, so much stuff. The most I ever liked Psylocke was when I was reading X-Force, and she and Warren Angel were a thing. They have been a thing for a long, long time, and that run really, really focused on Angel. And Angel, like, he almost gets no love these days in the comics. So for this run to focus this heavily on Angel and kind of what it means for Psylocke, that was probably the most fun I've ever had with Psylocke. This is another tidbit. So the reason why, how do I put this? No, that was during the Mandarin, so it's like, yeah, well. The reason why blah blah. Guys, did you know? Oh geez, look at how zoomed into that head we are. Jeez. We're like way zoomed in. It's okay. Yeah, the writer when he was coming up with Psylocke was trying to make a comment about Hong Kong basically being ceded back to Britain at the time, which would be the 90s. So when Psylocke in her early adventures was working for the Mandarin, he was trying to like make some kind of comment about how like China should be ruling over the Brits in this way, which would be Psylocke, which is in a Japanese body, and it was completely bizarre. Very weird stuff. Should we do the arm? Maybe we'll do the arm, huh? Let's make sure this arm over here is the way it needs to look. Did you know that in the comics, the Punisher is the one who kills the Mandarin? Mandarin is still dead right now, last time I checked. You know what sucks about that is because he's... I think it's because he's too offensive. Like... Maybe he's too, like, stereotype. I personally love him. I think he's a great villain for Iron Man, but I guess he's too hot to handle. He's still dead. That fool is still dead. See, like something a lot of people like to forget, especially now that we got all this like Iron Man, Doctor Doom parallels being made, is that Mandarin kind of did the same thing Doom did, which is he combined science and sorcery, and he didn't need to be the ruler of his own nation because he was kind of a representative of like communist China, right? And that's like the opposite of what Iron Man was, which is a representative of like 21st century day and age capitalism. So he in that way he's kind of a perfect villain for Iron Man. But he's, like I said, I guess too stereotype. So I understand the reasons. It's just, it's crazy. The character is so dead. And do one of these, one of these, one of these. Friggin' Mandarin's been dead since like 2020. It was a long time ago. Punisher killed him. One of these. And this is going to be like that. And we got to come up here and do one of those. Okay. Okay, let's go back in. And we never changed the music. Dang. Never changed the music. Oh shoot, what was it? Yeah, I think there was like there was this one Iron Man comic that came out like I want to say like maybe 2 years ago. and Ironheart was in there, and she just randomly has one of Mandarin's rings, and she knows how to use it in ways that like not even Tony Stark knew that it could be used. And I was just confused, like what? This little girl character knows how to use Mandarin rings without even like trying. She just knows how to use the Mandarin's rings. That's I'm not really digging on that. Yeah. Unfortunately, she's a character that gets a bad rap. She gets a really, really bad rap. Because the thing is, like, I don't want to hate her. I don't want to hate Ironheart. Unfortunately, every time I see her in the comic book, she's just being like this, like, bubbly and precocious and maybe too smart for her own good, and I just find her a little annoying. She's just a little annoying, so I don't like her. I wish I could like her. I think there's definitely room in the comics for her. I just don't think anyone knows how to write her. That's the problem. Maybe it's just my problem. Okay. She has very, very muscular thighs. Like, that's okay. Okay. That, okay. I know, because see, like, the thing is about giving a character a chance is like you know when you've been burned too many times, right? We all know when we've been burned one too many times. There is that point of no return. I completely understand it. I don't think I've reached that point with her yet, just because I don't have like a very long history with her. She's not really an old character. But I like obviously if you've seen the stream, I like some really stupid characters. I like some really like silly, zany, obscure characters. So I'm definitely willing to give like silly characters a chance. Silly or even maybe not good characters. But I wasn't digging on the whole like expert at using the Mandarin's rings out of nowhere thing. I wasn't digging on that. I thought that was a little much for me. I couldn't handle that one, right? Sensitive nerd could not handle the comic book. Okay, let's do those stars. Let's do the stars. For everything. Yeah. I mean, when she debuted, it's like they actively made the character to replace Iron Man, and that's never a good feeling. Like it's one thing for like James Rhodes to take over for Iron Man because he was a prior established character, but to make a character to willfully and deliberately take his place out of nowhere was like confusing, very confusing. It wasn't until she had her own identity as Ironheart that I think now they're on the right track. Preferring Marvel over DC like there's I'm kind of the other way. I think I'm leaning a little bit more DC these days. Better place. It might be. Yeah, it might be. I think comics in general are kind of like they're on the up and up right now, which is a good feeling because they've just been like toilet paper for a long time. Like granted, they have their like little gems here and there, but comics have not been good for what feels like a few years. So now just recently, within the last maybe year and a half, I think Now it's finally getting back to the lab again. You know, DC Comics. I love DC Comics too. I think I don't know, like I think DC is a little bit more unafraid to be, I hate saying the word like silly, but they don't take themselves as seriously as Marvel does. At least I don't think so. And that's of course not looking at any Batman stuff. Let's put these stars in here. The stars go right here. All right. Goes one here, here, and here. To go back, well, have you not tried any of the Absolute comics? That's the stuff that people, as far as DC stuff goes, they like talking about Absolute. So towards the hand, we want to go this way. Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman. If you like that kind of stuff. I mean, that Superman movie starts doing impossible DC rivals, but I've heard good things about Absolute. I mean, lots of people have been saying like, okay, let's see like DC do something now, but I don't think they have it in themselves to do like a rival style game. I think it'd be cool, but I don't think they have it in themselves. And then what does that leave? Like Injustice. Like, I don't really think they have a lot of video game ambitions here in the near future. So the comic books that people are talking about for DC, and this is my understanding, it doesn't mean I'm reading all these, is Green Lantern, the Batman Superman book, which would be the world's finest book. I think Batman, of course, goes without saying. And then, of course, the Absolute stuff. I think those are the things that people are really talking about over at DC. Yeah, we'll see. I don't think they're going to do it. It'd be cool if they did, but I just don't. I don't think they have that kind of ambition. See, like Marvel, like not only did they do Rivals, but now they literally gave freaking Guilty Gear Arc System the freaking keys to the kingdom. Now they get to make Marvel Tokon Fighters, and it's like the most anime looking Marvel vs. Capcom game you've ever seen. DC would not do something like that. I just don't see them doing something like that. And that game, I think that game is going to do really well. I think that game is going to beat gangbusters. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, bro, I know you get in that game. I know you get in that game. You kidding me? Like, I saw Captain America in that game, and I was like, bro, that is a hella ugly looking Captain America costume. But the gameplay looks kind of tight. It looks like MVC. It looks like Marvel vs. Capcom. And see, like, there's another character that everyone loves, right? Miss Marvel. I can't say I like her, but she looks so cute in the game. She looks fun. She looks airy. She doesn't look annoying. Looks like they're using her powers to the best of their abilities for a fighting game. Like, writers kind of forget the difference between fun versus annoying, you know? They just think like, oh yeah, we'll just make the character like make a bunch of food jokes and like outperform everyone and everyone's gonna like the character, right? Yeah. Shit. So we're gonna do one of these. You see? Hold on, let's turn the exposure up. Okay, now you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Bro, it's nice enough to even just go to like locals to like local competitions and to even just win at those, like let alone esports, but yeah, absolutely. Like I'm never gonna be good enough to play esport. I love playing fighting games, but I'm not gonna sink 40 hours in to grind at any one character. Yeah, yeah. It'd still be fun. Like not gonna lie, it'd still be fun to go. Should even it'd even just be fun to spectate, depending on the game, of course, right? And we're doing. Let's just focus on this stuff right now. Spectate, yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Watch all the Korean dudes play StarCraft. I'm a little sad that you told me Jean Grey is the next character. That's a little bit. That's kind of a boring pick for me. My Little Pony MLP. Shit. See, like I know he's in the game, but he's not playable. Is he really going to be playable next month? But it's in the next season, right? So it's going to be next month for sure. With some of the gameplay leak. Ooh, I haven't seen that. Blade is a cool character. Blade is just freaking. He is all dripped out and cool. I got my freaking Blade Marvel Legend for season 3. Nice, nice. Love Blade. When are they gonna give you what you want? Put Sentry in the game, right? Although I will say, I saw people making and selling art of Sentry, like a little bit more Bob version of him, Bob version of Sentry, making Sentry stuff and selling it at the convention that I was at last time. And I saw that like, oh dang, like people really like that. He's just like so chill, and he's like, oh hi, I'm Bob. Whenever they feel like it, yeah, yeah. Yeah, people like Sentry. I'm glad people like Sentry. I've been a Sentry fan for a long, long time. Okay, we're gonna do this stuff. Howard the Duck. As a playable, I don't think he's gonna be playable. Like you got Rocket Raccoon and Jeff, but I don't think they're gonna do Howard. That would be pretty nutty. That would be pretty nutty. Oh, was it lagging? Shit. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep my eye on the CPU usage and stuff like that. Hopefully not lagging. Hopefully not lagging. We don't want to be lagging. Okay, I'm gonna get this gauntlet done and then I'm gonna refill my water. Let's go really close. I know it's a really small star. It's smaller than my fingernail. So I know it's not gonna look perfect. I think the gauntlet, the bracer, it's a bracer. I think the bracer looks good enough for now. Let me refill the water. I'll be right back. And then we're going to start attacking lower body, abdominals. Okay, let me throw this up. And that away. Okay, we're good. All right, we back, we back. Let's change the music like I said I was going to do. Let me take this down first. That's gone. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if the stream is lagging on your end or my end, but my computer is pretty slow today, taking forever to do anything. So maybe it's something on my end. I'm not exactly sure. Fantasy synthesizer, maybe this one. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Oh, you're bothering Retro. Nice. Oh shoot, I should give him a freaking lurk. I didn't see he was streaming. Let me see if I can lurk on him. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, this sounds kind of. Ooh, it sounds kind of pensive. Whoa, whoa. See if I can throw a retro alert. Yeah. I. All right, I'm lurking on retro. Yeah, he likes it. I think he likes it. I think he likes it. All right, let's keep going. Oh yeah, let me throw the face cam back up too. Let's get the hand figured out. Where am I? Right here. Here I am. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Do one of these. Okay, yeah, that looks good like that. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. We got 1, 2, 3, and then the white one down here. Okay, perfect. Okay, that's weird. So they all go in and the last one goes. Okay. Don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything with that. Not bad. Let's get check the reference a little bit. Oh, it's Star and Stripe. Okay. Star, not stars. Whatever. Hey, you're good, Wolf. Woof, you're good, Wolf. So like that hand came out pretty good. Yeah, that looks like pretty good. Better than mine. Okay, so with these, we're gonna go a little bit heavier on the texture. So let's see. Been going for, dang, we've already been going for 2 hours. Doesn't seem like I'm even doing anything. You're back from ad hell. Thanks for sticking around, Wolf. I think the only thing I said was, wow, I've been drawing this for 2 hours and it looks like I hardly did anything. Very clearly taking my time, which is kind of a good thing and kind of a bad thing. Oh, I'll show you. I'll show you. So this one is probably my favorite brush. I have a lot of brushes. Oh, the big one? This one? This one? Because I got an even bigger one too. This is like the really big boy for large areas. This one right here. This one I actually got from a local art store, so I can't really like tell you a good place to get this. I don't see any of the like regular Michael's, Hobby Lobby carrying this thing right here. Yeah. This is a good one. This is because it's so small, very compact, and we get hella coverage with it. It kind of works very, very similarly to a Sharpie, but I think this is better. Yeah. Sorry, there's no place I can think of that would have it, but it's Japanese. If that helps, it's Japanese. It is Japanese Pilot. It's a Japanese brand. I think this one was like maybe $3, $3 or $4. It was pretty cheap. Great tool. Into inking the drawing, yeah, I love it. Like inking for me is like it's easier than drawing sometimes. Sometimes it actually, I think it's just where I am right now, and that's not to say like, oh, I can't learn anything new, but I've inked so much stuff, like I already know my process, and it's really easy for me to do now. Oh, yeah, absolutely. If you don't know how to control your ink, then you're basically your own lighting guy. Because there's definitely like a rhyme and a reason to a lot of different like inking art styles too. And then, you know, like sometimes just doing pencil, that looks better. Sometimes that does look better. You got to know what's going to help you. Because I know I've done that before where I think like, oh, this would look better if I inked it. And then I do, and it's like, it's just not the same. It's just not the same. See, I used to be that way, but then, like I said, the inking process just got easy enough for me. So now I think I prefer this a little bit more. Fancy pencil. What do you mean by that? Like different weights? Different graphite weight? Is that what you mean? Well, I mean, if you want to be critical, it's a little bit more dependent on what you're trying to do on what kind of paper. So like, let's say for instance, I'm using this paper, right? This is a smooth paper. So like a mechanical pencil would work, but you usually want to go with a harder lead if you're working with smooth paper. And then if you have a rougher texture like regular drawing paper, that's better for softer leads. So like a number 2 or like B2, B4. And personally, my favorite for just pencil drawings is going to be 4B. That's my favorite one, which is a pretty soft lead. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People think that expensive pencils will mean better drawing. No, no. Like you, honestly, you can produce some really nice stuff with just like run of the mill number 2 pencil. You can still come up with something great. Even mechanical pencil. I think that's better for like very fine detail. But even if you just have a mechanical pencil, you can get a lot done with just that. Number 2, yeah, yeah. Are you doing the century one? Century picture? Nice, nice, nice. Hey, nice, nice. I'm glad to hear it, man. Sometimes you got to do those projects that remind you why you started doing it in the first place. I got to do that kind of stuff every now and then too. Let me see. Hey, you know, that comes with it, man. I'm comparing myself to other people all the time, all the time. It's not always healthy, but I do it. All right, that looks good enough. Keep getting there. What's thing about that shipping? I can't say I'm too well educated on it, but I vaguely know what you're talking about, Serpent. For some people, it's just like a job, or it's a chore, or it's just a measuring stick to put themselves down with, basically, because they're always comparing themselves to others or anything. I'm like that sometimes. Something out of nothing. Oh man, like that's the thing is like if you believe that, hold on. If you start like latching on to that a little too much, then you kind of become the arrogant artist, you know, because I think I've done that before too. I mean, there's definitely a magic, but sometimes it gets to my head. Sometimes it actually gets to my head. Wolf, that is the most healthiest thing you could do as far as that stuff goes. Seeing the good part of it and not letting it get to your head or feed your ego, you know? All right, and Serpent's like, and there's a little twist coming. There's a twist coming. Serpent, yeah, a little bit. So that's gonna be. We can do it. Okay, hold on. This is a long one. Hold on. Jeez. Hold on. This sounds a little bit sussy. Yeah, this sounds a little sussy, Serpent. Those guys are getting like, I think they're getting pressured to do that stuff sometimes, you know? Freaking hilarious. I'm thinking, do we want to do one of these? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, yeah. They have a kind of a stigma about tattoos. All right. It's going to be the blue part right over here. Serpent, you having a good time? Actually, I don't think we even need to do even any more of that. I think it's fine the way it is. Come back over here. Do the lower legs, change the tape. Yeah. That sounds a little sussy, Serpent. Serpent. All right. It's the production company. The production company's telling him to do all that. Okay, we're gonna do one of these. Okay. I'm thinking we'll do one of these. Like that. Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna use a little bit more of the black down here because the pants are blue, so we have a little bit of leeway with this. And then try to be a little bit passive with the line over here. Try to get a little bit more of a taper. Serpent. Let me know how the lesson goes. How the lesson goes. Okay, here we go, people. Have a good time in the lesson. How do you do a pair of lower legs? How do you do them? Well, there's a few different ways. Use the big one. Okay. Just a little bit more to do, but those are going to be the biggest parts of straight up black ink. I think. Keep going. The music, is the music okay? It's a little too chill, isn't it? Kind of weird. Let's change it up. Let's change it up. Try to finish strong. Jazzy house. All right, let's keep going. We're getting there slowly but surely. I don't know how long the legs are gonna take me, but I do need a bigger pen. Give me 1 second. There we go. Nice. That was a good one, Beto. Jeez. Bro. You almost got free art with that one. You're good. Code may never as good. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. I like it. I'm glad someone's using that. We getting there. We getting there. Still needs a little bit of work done on the texturing, I think. I think we can make it look a little bit darker. Oh, you're good, Serpent. That doesn't sound like too many. You're probably studying really hard stuff anyway. You commissions? Yeah, I do. I do. Rates are kind of dependent on what you want, but like something like this wouldn't. I don't think it'd be that expensive. I'm actually still working on one I should have had done a long time ago, but I do still take them. Yeah, you're good, Wolf. Oh, really? Nice. Did you just get your first one? If so, congratulations, man.
Prime Day is here.
Looks like we could put a little bit more work here and maybe somewhere over here. I'm thinking maybe something like this. Oh, okay. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Okay. If I best way to pay or have them pay me. Usually a good way is to mediate through something like I use PayPal. But in like say like some of my other friends who do commissions, they usually go through something like that or Venmo. Okay, give me one. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. So these legs. Oh, you're probably fine. That's probably all you need then, man. That's probably all you need. A lot of people use PayPal because it's good for transferring money, and you can just send that right over to the email of the whoever you're commissioning. So it's pretty harmless as far as the difficulty, the learning, that you have to do to use. That's pretty good. So. And they allow you to like if you're trying to commission someone who lives in a different country and they have different like a form of currency, that PayPal lets you change that too. They let you pay in I think like any form of currency you want, so it's helpful for that kind of shit too. I was working with a colorist a long time ago who lived in India, and I needed to send him some money, and it was pretty easy. Wise? I never heard of that one. Well, maybe I'll do some research. I never heard of that one. Let me grab something over here. All right, I'm still here. Just grabbing a quick inky reference. Inky reference for the legs before we sign, seal, deliver. The reason I ask about the whole commission thing is because I have thought about it for where I thought of seeing a favorite character. Yeah, I'd be open to that. That shouldn't be a problem. You can DM me if you want to like get things officiated, but I'm not gonna be too expensive. Okay, where's my reference? What are you trying to get, Wolf? Like something like this. This is I believe a 9x12 black and white or full color. It should, generally speaking, if it's something like this, it should be around $100.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z.
Yeah, you're good, man. Yeah. What do you think about this style? Do you like this style, Wolf? Like, cause even like obviously like this is fun to do because I get to draw anime character, even though that's a really good painting right there. Let's see, where is she? So like, drawing that in my style is a fun challenge for me. Nice. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do one of these. One second. When I thought of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta as like, ooh, nice. Hold on, let me look up the character again. Super Saiyan 4 means like that should mean like the more like ape-like version of the character, right? SS4 Gogeta. Oh no, I'm wrong. No, it is. Okay, the red hair. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, that'd be a fun character to do. The monkey tail and the short jacket. Would be a fun character to do.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work.
Yeah. I like how a lot of people, they say that GT is kind of non-canon, but the design of SS4 is so strong that it kind of basically makes people take notice of it. Yeah, hey, yeah. No pressure, man. No pressure. And you already know me pretty well, Wolf, so I'm not gonna be like mean or try to like trick you into like stuff, you know? We tight, we homies. Personal fear. Hold on, let me look up the character. Hold on, I want to see. The big guy. Oh, it's the small guy. Yeah, I do him. How old is he supposed to be? I'm getting confused. He looks like a boy. I could make him a buff little kid. He's the son of the Demon King. He's a demon. Oh, what? But he looks like a little boy. So he's supposed to be. He's supposed to be like a prepubescent child, right? Even though in lore he's like super old. Do I understand that right? He's just small. Oh, okay. Because I wasn't sure like how muscular I could make a character who's meant to be like a boy. I couldn't. Little boys, they ain't got those muscles. They don't have those kind of muscles. Okay, that looks a little bit better. I'm trying to go a little bit easier on myself, but looks a little bit better. Not my favorite pair of legs, but they look like they're basically done and I can't touch them anymore. I reached that kind of wall. The boy? Oh wait, no. Oh, the teacher from the like the happy face looking guy. Yeah. And they made the main character in that the boy, the main character in Assassination Classroom. That guy looks like way too much like a girl. I think they tried to do that on purpose too. Okay. That's the joke. All right, give me like 2 seconds and you make one more, I think just one more phone call. The joke is that he just looked like super girly. She's just about done. Like this is what she looks like. Without the perspective corruption, so you don't look like that. Yeah, better like this. Kind of a lot of light bouncing off the paper though. Okay. I think we touch up the face a little bit, and we're not gonna render the stripes. I think that's a color job. We'll pencil them in. I think maybe work on the little crest over here a little bit more and then probably call it done. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to throw a plastic man up. All right, we back. I'm trying to put the finishing touches on this lady now. It almost looks like the middle torso is a little bit too long. Maybe just like a little tiny bit too long, but oh well. Where's my Here, okay, there we go. I never finished Assassination Classroom. I think it was just a little bit too silly for me. Like it's not bad from what I saw. It was just, I don't know, maybe just not my kind of thing. Seemed all right. Yeah. That one might be a little bit of an acquired taste for some people. Yeah, the teacher. That'd be pretty interesting. I couldn't like render him in like in a way that's like too different from how he looks in the show, so it'd be kind of interesting to think about like what I would try and do with someone like him. We almost done, people. We almost done. Did you ever, Wolf, did you ever see this show, My Hero Academia? Did you ever see it? Did you ever finish it? I did not finish it. I did not get very far. It was another show that wasn't really for me. I was kind of more of a One Punch Man guy. Did you like it? All right. And you finished it. Did you like it? Did you like My Hero Academia? Or was it just kind of when you finished it? It was like, it was okay. You did like it. Nice, nice, nice. I'm glad to hear you have good things to say about it.
Where's your playlist taking you? Down the highway? To the mountain?
What do you think? I love it. Yeah, I love One Punch Man too. I think One Punch Man was just a little bit more, like, obviously gimmicky to me, but I just have more fun with it. More fun with the show. And the fun factor does matter. Fun factor does matter. So because you've actually finished the show, what do you think about the illustration? Does it actually look like her, like, enough? Does it look like her rendered in the style of Spear Spider? Nice, nice, nice. That's what I want to hear. I'm on the right track. I kind of thought like One Punch Man kind of got a little bit tired with all the hero association stuff. I kind of got tired of that.
It might not be the right time. I might not be the right one. But there's something about us I want to say. Was there something between us anyway? I might not be the right one. It might not be the right time. But there's something about us I've got to tell. Some kind of secret I will share with you. I need you more than anything in my life. I want you more than anything in my life.
It does. Oh, you mean like the picture? Yeah, yeah. You know what I will say though is that I never get to draw a character like basically a giant patriotic themed like muscular lady. That character does not exist in comics. And in all my travels, I think there's one that comes kind of close, and she's a deep cut. But with this body type and this theme, this motif, like, I'm glad I get to do something like this. Got some ads. Give me 1 second. And I am drawing her without the mask, of course. Kind of weird. I didn't include the mask. I don't think she needs it. I really don't think she does. Even though that's what she wears in the whole comic. Okay. Gonna very lightly pencil this out. Always make sure you include like the right kind of, I don't want to put it, like number of stripes, I guess. So basically the key thing with it is that it keeps them thin. Keep them thin. And we'll go red in the middle. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. It's taking way too long with this pencil.
To secure victory, drivers in F1 the movie need to.
And the cape is the same thing. Yeah. So that's gonna be the underside. The top side looks like this. Okay. Gonna be like.
You got me horny in the morning and you know I tried to call you but
Okay, let's change the music as we finish up. Okay, maybe not that. Okay. And her arms have the same thing right here. I think that's the part of her costume. Oh shoot! Oh wait, yeah, and then this. Okay, I'm doing it right. Okay, so this is the blue parts of the shoulders. Okay, here we go, like this. Okay, I don't gotta spend long on this. The stripes look a lot better on her, I will say. I can kind of like understand the character a little bit more now. Kind of like that. All right. There is a little bit more to do on her, but the only thing that's left now is like a little bit of erasure. Just to like clean up some of these rogue lines, you know, like on the leg and just like parts where I've shaded, which is gonna lift up some of the ink. And then I'll just have to reapply like a little bit, but this is done. This is looking done to me. So we'll just do like, we'll just gently come in here and take out some of these lines like this, go over here on the leg, just some of these lines like this, and then we'll call it good. You know, I won't spend forever doing this. Just very, very light touch up on some of these like heavier lines that just got out of control. Oh, thanks, Wolf. Thank you, man. It was a very fun character to draw. And I hope the Sentry is coming along well on your end too, man. Hey, you're getting there's no rush, man. I'm not freaking going anywhere. Whenever you got the time or feel like you gotta have some art. Getting there, nice. Slowly but surely. Do you like? I like it more with a long hair than the short hair, like that cover you showed me. Are you gonna add the long hair, or are you gonna keep it short hair? Short hair, okay. I get you. Just want to do the cover. Let's see. Yeah, you're good. Whenever you get to it. All right. Okay. So anyway, with that being done, let's see if there's any people to raid. Oh, how about our friend? How about our friend Retro? Hey Wolf, you stuck around like the whole time. Thanks for, keeping me engaged. Thank you for keeping us a part of Toad's crew, and thank you for, just being good conversation, you know. I try to be there for your streams. I'm a freaking blabbermouth though, you know me. Yeah. Thank you for sticking around, man. So I won't talk too much your ear off. I think we'll just rate up our friend Retro for now. Toad's always there. I know. I need to do a Toad one of these days. He has such a cool look. Such a cool look. We'll keep it nice and short and sweet. There's people doing art. Or should I do... I should hook up Retro. I really should hook up Retro. Like Wolt. Wolt is doing some stuff. What is he doing? What's Woltering doing? Oh, he's doing a Brainiac. He's doing a freaking Brainiac. That is so cool. Yeah, I'll probably have to show up to Wolt's stream, but I'll just hook up Retro for now and be like, hey, what up, fool? You take it easy too, Wolf. I'm just going over to Retro's party right now. Right now. Red. We've got a couple people in here. I'm gonna try and take it easy. Things have been a little bit strange these days, but I'm trying. Getting the art done is always fun, and we got her done. So it's on to the next one. So maybe we'll get some coloring or maybe some pencil next stream. Who knows? We'll see. I'll keep you informed in the Discord. I'll put her up in the Discord, and you have a good evening too. Okay, Wolf. Don't get too like clouded up in your head. Okay, do the things that make you feel like you. I say that all the time. And it's hard for even me to take that advice. But I want you to stay well. Everyone else stay well. All the lurkers. Stay well, please. Serpent. Retro, of course, we're going to see you here in a moment. Groupie didn't show up this stream, huh? Weird. All right, everyone. Catch you on the next one, Kate. Nice being back.